Hey guys, welcome. So in this video I wanted to share with you a really simple technique that you can do to reduce anxiety, stress, trauma even, fear. And I've used this on myself and I've used it on people in clinic, coaching people, and also if people kind of have a bit of a freak out in public, it also works really powerful. So you can do this now with me, and as I go through it, I'll explain kind of a bit more what's going on. So let's just get into it. So if you're feeling a little bit off at the moment, then that's perfect. Just stick with that. If you want to test this technique, then muddle up, bring up something within you within the last, say, 24 hours, 48 hours that's sort of got a bit of a sticky stress about it. Like when you think about it, it makes you a little bit uneasy, your breath changes. So work, relationships, money are usually strong triggers. So one of those, don't go for the super big powerful one, just go for the mild to moderate one. And then when it's there, when you've got that vision, that image, that feeling, then be with that. And then at the same time, just get one of your hands, any hand will do, the other hand, 2 fingers like so, and tapping on the inside of the thumb nail, while holding that vision, that feeling in your space, in your bubble. Good, so it's a firm yet gentle tap, so you want a little bit of a zap feeling. And then the next one is on the outside of the first fingernail. So tap, 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 firm yet gentle. Good, then the middle finger, continue. Ring finger, inside of the ring finger. Good, and last one. Little finger. Good. And then again, coming back to the thumb, inside of the thumb, tap, tap, tap. So you can either tune into the feeling if it's still present, or listen to me babble a little bit about how it's working. So what's going on here is that the meridians, so this side, yep. So the meridians, energy pathways in the body actually come out through the fingertips and the toes. So you can actually access most of the meridians through the fingertips. That's what I'm doing here, that's what we're doing. Is we're zapping the meridians with like a burst of stimulation. And that stimulation goes through the whole network and helps to reorganize it, reset it, reorientate it. It's kind of like waking it up. And so middle ring finger. So when there's a stress present, the stress is really a symptom of your energy field being in a stressed state. So the energy field is stressed first. Very subtle energy is stressed first, and then it expresses itself through chemistry later. So little finger. So biological, physiological, and the biochemical level is a consequence of the energy field being out. So if you work on the energy level first and shift that, then the chemistry, physiology will come back on board without the stress pattern. Does that make sense? You don't have to fully understand, experience is the best teacher rather than intellectual anyway. So let's do one more round. So one more round, this is our third round, inside the thumb. Find your breath through the nose. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Cool, and then shake off a little bit, take a moment. You can shift your hands and tap if you like, there's no obvious differences between the two. As long as we're stimulating the meridians, that's what we're going for, and it'll help reset the system. So ideally you have a sip of water. I don't have anything near me, but yeah, have a sip of water, and that just helps de-stress the system as well. And then when you're ready, revisit the original stress factor that you were working on. Work, relationships, money, one of those was a trigger, usually. And just noticing how you feel about it now, after the tapping. For most people, there's a huge reduction in intensity of the emotional current of that particular stress. And this is what we're doing. This is what it's about. So that's how it works. It's a spin-off of EFT, which is using different points, but the method is exactly the same. So I encourage you to try this out more and more. I won't talk more about it because I don't want to give you too much intellectual knowledge. I want you to try experiential knowledge. So you can even do this once a day, and you don't even have to be stressed about anything in particular, but just tap and just see if you feel more relaxed afterwards. If you've got an event coming up, then you can try tapping and see if you feel calm. So you can try experimenting with it with many things. And of course, if there is a stress going on at the moment, then try focusing on that and do 3 rounds of this and see how you go. And in another video, I might explain more about it, do more cool things, but for now, I think that's enough, and I hope that really helps. It's so simple, so easy to apply. Just give it a go, and I hope it helps. Namaste.